Hello, welcome to Soap Recovery. I've lost track of what number this one is. Since then, since we originally started out, I've moved, and this is my new home, my new kitchen, and it's been an interesting year, a really interesting year. So I'm starting a new venture where I'm going back and revisiting some soaps that I thought were really interesting, and I've partnered up with my son with some of his ideas because he has a really great nose. He does a really good job with coming up with scents and things like that. So the one I'm cutting today is called the Cowboy. And once again, there's tons of great of YouTube videos out there on how to make soap. So I don't really show people how to make soap. I just kind of reflect on how creating things helps me recover from being a food addict. I love that cake, and that cake doesn't love me. So I have to come up with. I try not to make myself too frustrated, and um, I like to create things, and that seems to help soothe my soul. Um, I found that one of the things that I'm not saying that diets don't work, but I think recovery or weight loss is more than just food. There's always something else going on there beside food. And so while a diet may work and maybe fellowship may work, like being with other people, but the thing it's a three-legged stool, and the thing that was missing for me was spirituality. And whoever your higher power turns out to be, acknowledging that and counting on my spirituality and my relationship with my higher power allowed me to keep myself on balance, because moving, let's face it, it's on the list of something close to death, as most stressful. So my life has just blossomed, and I had to get used to this new life and how life was going to be. But no, there's no. You hear the silence? No kids, no husband, no kids. Who would have thought? I come from parents who were married for almost 60 years. Grandparents married 60 years. Seems like the only way you could get out of marriage, at least in my family, was through death. But my higher power said this is not the walk you're going to take. You're going to take a different walk. And so I do find this life filled with, oh, so much more. So much more. Anyway, so I'm going to try and see if I can get you to see. This is the Cowboy. I love making this soap. And my son had the idea. The last one I made had a coffee base with a leather cow smell, and the green was grass. I scented it with grass stain from Brambleberry. I'll put a little link below to the ingredients I did use, the manufacturers I did use to produce the soap. And I was going to use coffee at the bottom, the base again, to replicate the earthiness in the ground. And my son said, well, wildflowers, because this is Texas and there's wildflowers. So I know you can't see, but there's some wildflower Texas bluebonnet colors in there. So I'm going to give it a shot. I'll show you what the original looked like, and then I'll show you what I'm going to cut it in front of you and show you what this one looks like, and we'll see if he's right. Okay, first of all, my embeds make a really tall soap. I made the embeds first. All right, let's see how I'm doing. Well, gonna have to put the soap on its side. It's too tall, and I'm curious to see. Now, one thing I did have, I think my lye water was off. I'm not sure. It was very sticky for a long time, and that's not usually how it comes off. I usually have a really wonderful, nice, firm piece of soap. So let's see how this goes, and we'll see what it looks like on the inside. It smells amazing. It smells amazing. Oh, interesting. I had to do a hanger swirl. All right, but this is my grass. These are my cows. All right, and together, The whole thing smells like a morning in a field. All right, so this is with the Ode to Wildflowers. That's my son's idea. And I'll show you the original one. Oh, well, that may not have been a good idea because my original one's already wrapped up. And it had a coffee swirl, so there was another brown. But the grass is there and everything like that. It smells great too. But this one has a little je ne sais quoi. Has a little something going on for it. I have to admit, the nose is right. The nose is right. Alrighty, so usually I end with what I learned. What I've learned is that you have to make the best of every single day. That you have to live like this is your last one, and also live like you have forever. So if not creating things is frustrating you and life is frustrating you, you have to find another outlet. Meditation, prayer, exercise, call a few friends, make your life rich, because there's a lot of people who are living the life I'm living. Kids are gone, man is gone, and you might choose to get another one, or if you're a man, you might choose to get another woman, but this could also be another time where you get to just do you, and that's pretty good. All right, this is saying goodbye from Soap Recovery.